late night with the Dragoons. You know what I'm saying? With the Dragoons. On some late night grind, yo. Legendary grind with the Dragoons, yo. I'm saying. Put this stuff out here. Oh, put this stuff out. How y'all been? It's been like a week. I don't even know you guys anymore. Like, who's even out there? You know what? I got the bag of tricks. I got the apple pie. I got the usual concoction. I'm feeling good. It's going to be a good night of legendary action. Legendary action reaction. You know what I'm saying? I'm pouring the drink. I'm finna relax. Get me some Legend of Dragoon endgame. What about you? What are you doing? How's everyone doing in Dragoon land? How are you doing, my brothers? Are you well? Are you legendary? I gotta turn this up. Gotta make sure the mix is nice and tight. We gotta hear this music, dude. It's about to get epic up in here. Honey, don't jiggle, jiggle. It folds. What's up, Redacted? I don't know why the chat is hating. Why would it hate on that? It's a beautiful line. Welcome, good sir. You hitting that Makers and Pepsi? Let's go. We on that drink tonight, my good sir. I got the usual concoction. I'm ready to relax on some endgame grind. Endgame grind. Legend of Dragoon. Look it, bro. So, it's looking like Legend of Dragoon is climbing the ranks, y'all. We did it. I'm gonna say we had to contribute to this. It had to have been us that contributed to Legend of Dragoon climbing the ranks in 2026, bro. Climbing the ranks to top status on PlayStation 1 RPGs. There was a list reported recently. Could be a biased list, but hey, we like biases around here. Put Legend of Dragoon at the top of the list for PS1 RPGs. I'm gonna say we contributed heavily to that. You know what I'm saying? We contributed heavily. Especially me within like not last week, but the week before. I was just on Legend of Dragoon Endgame Madness. Now we're doing it, man. We're going to the end game. It is time to journey forth. I saved right before taking the transport in Zenbatos. I beat all of the Dragoons of Dragoon's past. And now it's time to head to, it's time to head to Mayfield. Yeah, but first, I need a battle. Yeah, good news for Legend of Dragoon. The fan base and the following has shown true to their roots. They've shown true and they've withstood this test of time to put Legend of Dragoon up in the top ranks of PS1 RPGs, ladies and gentlemen. You gotta be proud.
Die.
I gotta get myself in the groove here. We gotta do some additions, yo. Some additions. Major addition movement.
Yes. Go.
Oh yeah.
Go. Go.
right, I gave him the new one. Oh, and I'm getting all the Alberts up to top level. That's what's up. That's straight. You got all but Locke recruited back to the party in Final Fantasy VI. Yeah, that a boy. Dude, I almost went live last night and played one of my old files of Final Fantasy VI, but I didn't want to ruin the game for you, Redacted, so I was like, nope, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna hold off. I don't want to ruin it. I have two, so I've got the, I've got Final Fantasy Anthologies, right, for the PlayStation 1 that has the re-release of 5 and 6, and I've got two save files on that. One is it's right at the floating continent before you go to the second half of the game, and then the other one is the file that I have saved before the end game. And I'm farming the Velt, farming abilities for Gao. Almost loaded it up and went live last night, and then I almost went live. Instead of doing that, I was about to go live and do the Chrysler building for my my OG Parasite Eve save file. I was on there with some handgun, just like everybody else be liking that handgun, bro. Had the handgun geeked out. I went through a couple of floors and was like, no, I got tired and was like, I'm just gonna go to bed. I'll do this kind of stuff later. Had the kids, man. I'd be entertaining the kids. You know what I'm saying? And so they just tired me out. But it's all good, because now we finna go to end game of some Legend of Dragoon. Keep me updated on the status of the game. That's good, man. So you got everybody but Locke. How did you like doing the Tower of Magic? Wasn't that fun? Wasn't that entertaining? Oh man, my eyes started burning. It's like I gotta blink. Moonstrike is a clean addition. All right, I think Albert is done with Harpoon. I only needed like 5 or 6 more. Yeah, Harpoon maxed out. Let's get Spinning Cane maxed out. Then we going on to Flower Storm, bro. We opened up a new one. This is exciting times. And hers, Demon's Dance is getting close. Then we got to go back to Hardblade and more. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Bring that noise. Bring the noise. I'm excited, man. I'm about to take this drink. As we welcome all the Dragoons and heroes of the old ways into the chat, into the adventure. People talking about this dungeon like it's difficult, and I just do not understand. This dungeon is actually a fun place to grind.
Spinning king. Yes. Gus. 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 Moon strike.
That seems like a decent addition. When I get the real power onto it, it might be nice. Moonstrike seems like it's spirit points farm. Like what is it? Not Burning Rush. Is it Burning Rush? No, it's shit, I forgot what it is. The last one I was doing. Albert just gonna be in here doing the dirty.
Die.
Almost there. Almost got the demon dance. Let's see, who is my secondary who's my secondary squad here? Secondary squad, more, was probably Miru and... I don't have magic to be using Miranda. Miru and Kongal. Herschel, I think he's all as good as I can get him. Warrior dress. Legend Cascade. Recover spirit each turn. I don't know what to do with this guy. Raises maximum hit points 50%. Yeah, sure, why not? Physical ring. Go get some items. Then we'll move on. All right, here. Here's to the legends. And a good night of some endgame. Who needs it? Everybody's pretty much looking good. I'll get him back up and then get another one of those. Alright. Got plenty of money to buy more healing items and such. Launcher. No. Teleporting device. We are leaving this town. kicking this town. Okay, but it's time to go to Death City. So take me there. Laws revised, transfer to Death City may feel possible. Thank you. Okay, where do we go to do that? Nope, don't want to go to any of those places. Alright, so, how do I go to Death City? Gotta find the place that takes me there. There it is. Take me there. Just teleporting. "11,000 years and it still leads souls to hell." Maybe it's connected to the devildom. But it does not matter. The plan determined by Soa will drink everything to the last drop. Bro is just possessed. He flew his damn self there. What a place! What is going on here even? When there were still winglies here, they used to suck souls from all over the world to that huge tower, so they could decide the destination of their souls. What? It's a live stream? But why? You want to say it should have been destroyed during the Dragon campaign, don't you? Both Aglis and Zenbatos were working. It shouldn't be that strange. But we destroyed this place completely so that they could never play with souls again. But maybe this is Do the souls that couldn't completely die gather here? But whatever happens, as long as the moon is in the sky, we are fine. The Signet Sphere is still safe. We have not a moment to lose. Everyone, amalgamate into me yet again. Ooh, I wonder what kind of monsters we got in here. The soul of Feybrand. It came out in response to the Dragoon spirit. You said souls that couldn't completely die gather here. Is it the same for dragons? Ooh, probably. The defeat by humans who were supposed to be less powerful than them became a burden on their soul. If we kill it again, we can probably break the attachment. We don't have time! No, we don't. I feel sorry, but we have to catch up with Zeeg, or the world will end. Looks like we got a boss rush coming up here. But it's time to get serious. Yo, what's good, Jay? Jay Mako in the chat. A Madness Hero, that's what it is. So I need to gain magic points every turn. There we go. Is there no choice? Well, maybe if you don't touch it. You went ahead and touched it. Gosh. There's no escape.
Spinning cane.
Oh shit, I got a spinning cane going on. Jay, you went and crushed the gym today. That's good to hear, man. Good to hear.
Die.
Oh man, I keep missing that last one. I am not going Dragoon for this battle.
Yes. Go. Madness hero.
Yesterday was so funny. Do tell. Jade Dragon is 80. Rose Storm is 20. We could do Rose Storm and Jade Dragon. I don't think that's what I want to do, though.
Rose Storm!
What happened yesterday, Jay?
Die.
Yes! Go!
Yeah, too fast. After yesterday's workout, I was walking to the bathroom and changed, seeing myself in the mirror, and I was walking like, oh my god. He said, oh my god. You know what, Jay? Vault of Greatness. There's Renoa. What's up, Renoa? No, but I was, it's funny you say that, Jay, because I did the same thing, not quite like that, but I took a mirror and put it in the hallway, right? And so you can stand at the end of the hallway and you can see in the mirror and like check the fit and stuff like that. But the mirror is bent in the middle, so it's like funhouse mirror looking, so you're like extra fat in the middle. And I walked into the hallway and like stopped and was like talking on the phone or whatever, and I turned and looked and saw myself in the mirror and I was like, hell no, my stomach ain't that big. I got all self-conscious like immediately, dude, and then went into the bathroom and looked at the mirror in there and I was like, wow, wait a minute. I looked at myself like, what happened? I was just sitting down. It's all bent. You know how when those mirrors get bent, it's like a funhouse mirror, bro. It'll stretch you out. It'll stretch you out and then make one part of you pudgy. It was bent in the middle and made me look all pudgy. I say, hell no, I ain't going out like this.
Astral Ray.
Not bad damage, not bad, not bad. It was like that people see when I'm strolling, making my way. When they see the brick house coming, they clear out.
Yes! Go! Madness! Hero!
Die.
There it is. Let's go. Good damage, good damage. That's exactly how it goes, too. You already know, Jay.
Yes! Go! Madness! Hero!
Oh, how is that not?
Die.
There we go, getting the perfect with Albert. Oh dang, I was just getting warmed up. Man, it seems like as soon as I catch stride, the battle ends. Downburst, huh? Yes, probably. Well, now, look at this maze of things to do. Am I going to accidentally go the right way without even thinking about it? Let's go! What do we got here? Oh, dude, we got the backup dancers. Yeah, they do. They look up. They look like. Yeah, they look like in sync.
Yes! Go!
Before the wardrobe change.
Hero!
He said, "True light, I know you lurking." True light waiting for just the right time, just the right opportunity. Well, we can summon him though. Now summoning True Light, Dragoon, True Light, enter the battle. Wake your ass up and get in here. True Light, you must wake up. You must wake up and join the battle. Your friends need you, True Light. They need you to lend your strength. The Backstreet Boys, that or 98 Degrees, right? What you know about 98 Degrees? Bro, I sang a 98 Degrees song for a wedding. I think it was Cherish You or I Do, whatever the name of the song is. I do cherish you for the rest of my life. I've waited so long to say this to you. If you're asking, do I love you this much? I do. Oh, it was glorious. It was beautiful. You got the gun max leveled. Bro, I'm telling you, Jay, I almost went live last night to do the Chrysler building. Almost. I pulled up my OG file on the PlayStation 1, bro, and was like, do I do it? Do I go live and do some Chrysler building? But dude, I'm on floor 40, so I got to do 30 floors. I don't have time. I didn't have time. I did not have time to go live and do 30 floors of the Chrysler building. But I was thinking of it. Let me tell you, I was thinking it.
Yes.
Bro, we gotta hit these dudes. Yeah, there we go. Get that automatic addition. No block. Maybe Saturday morning. We'll see. This week obviously I'm gonna be able to get on a little bit more. I had the kids going haywire last week, bro. So it was just no time to be streaming. The last week went fast.
Yes.
Suddenly it's Saturday morning and we're on a 4-hour or 5-hour Chrono Trigger stream. It was necessary though. Me and the donuts and the cups of Joe and some Chrono Trigger. That was good time Saturday. That was good time. Yeah, we love Parasite even here. Jay, Legend of Dragoon has reached top status with PlayStation 1 RPGs in the big 2.6. And I largely equate that to our influence in the community. We brought out all the Legend of Dragoon lovers. We got all the other channels on YouTube streaming it. They can't get enough of it, man. They can't get enough. So now who we taking on? It's probably a boss rush in order, huh? I just can't remember who the second one we fought was. I think it was the blue one. Bam! Let's save him!
Die.
Oh, dang, Rose does huge damage to this one.
Yes. Go. Madness. Hero.
Yeah, we're gonna go Dragoon with Dart.
Spinning king.
Shoot, I'm still using Spinning Cane. Someone is streaming Xenogears. Oh, nice. Tuned in, but there's no one in chat who is like us, who love to have a conversation. Seriously? How is there a Xenogears stream that doesn't have like insane deep conversation according to like about the game and the subplot and all of the meaning therein? How do you not? I suppose if it's a first time playthrough. Look at all that extra work. That better be a whole bunch of damage. Okay, that makes sense. Let's do... No. We're gonna use, what is it? Healing Breeze? They must be playing. No, they're definitely not playing it right. What's up, Duke? Duke Nukem, the king in the house. The hero. The legend. The scholar. Tuned into another person streaming Xenogears, and she ended up just acting goofy while the time versus the whole time versus trying to have a conversation about what was going on. Oh, it was one of them. It was one of them. Did she have her cleavage all out and everything too? And she was like, "Oh, I'm playing a video game. Hey, look at me playing a video game. Send money. I have rent to pay. Hey, if you could please send money." I mean, it works, and you gotta blame dudes for it. It's dudes' fault. If dudes weren't so easy to canvas for money.
Die.
No, she did not. Oh. That makes it even worse. How insulting. If you're just gonna be goofy, at least have your boobs out. I don't know, maybe it's me. Bro, I've seen that. Just footage of somebody else playing the game. I have seen that happening on live streams, where it's clear and obvious they're just watching a playthrough and they're trying to act like they're playing the damn game. Oh, it's so annoying, and you can so tell. You can so tell. It's like, and then like when the people in the chat aren't calling it out, that's what pisses me off. Because I'll call it out. I was watching somebody play oh, I forget what game it was. It was an RPG of some kind, and I could tell that they weren't playing the game because what they were saying was not lining up with what was happening in the game. And it wasn't no delay shit. It was like, dude was reacting to the things that were happening like he had no idea the buttons that he was pressing to make things happen. And it's just like, dude, you like, how do people not know this? So I fell in love with this channel. Everyone here loved the appreciation for you all. That's right. This is where the true legends gather. The true heroes.
Die.
There, finally.
Demon's dance.
Little demons dance, and that does some big damage. Thank you for watching you stream it. Then going to that just was not engaging at all. That's just so sad, man. There's nothing better than playing role-playing games and actually discussing the plots. Like, that's what this is all about, man. Streaming these games, especially the RPGs, man. It is all about dissecting the plot and like, I mean, a lot of these stories are supposed to get you thinking about real-life concepts. And so, like, why not? Why not explore real-life concepts and talk about the implications that the decisions that are made have on, like, the world around us, and even today. Oh, come on. That was a perfect. So your gun is 9/9s. The plus is 8s. You have to get that 9/9s. Then it's truly a 9/9s attack. Okay. Yes, sir. Nothing like some overkill. Do you remember that time a guy on Twitch streamed UFC pay-per-view while holding a controller? Yeah, dudes! The mods thought it was gameplay. I think there was a video about that dude. Same kind of shit. Dude was completely behind like the execution of things going on, and it's just like, dude, you're not playing the game. You're playing now? Nice. Run through those halls, man. Run through those halls. You in the Chrysler building? That's a great place to farm, I'll tell you what. Dude, I get these perfects with Albert, no problem. Huge damage!
Die. Demons dance.
No damage. There it is. You're doing your 8th playthrough. Nice. Oh, man. I was ready to give him the business. The Chrysler building's done. Now you're just ghosting through the game real quick.
Storm.
Yeah, I did. I climbed up to like the 50th floor and then had to like, and then stopped. I was like, let me just do some floors and do it real quick, see if I can catch the groove. And yeah. Like I said, I got to 50 and was like, all right, I'll be able to go through this real quick.
Die.
No, come on. Oh, way too early. Dang it. Trying to do big damage. Oh, whatever. It's over. Easy money. Easy money. He says he's okay. He won't be overwhelmed by the power of Mayfield anymore. Why does she say we have to catch up with Dart's father to Dart? Oh, here's another one. Who do we got in here? Purple. So, Herschel's? I'm not afraid. Oh, it's Miranda's. Even the King of Dragons has attachments after its death. It is because he is the King of Dragons that he cannot get rid of his pride. And the Signosphere is destroyed, the moon will fall. We will take the pride of the Divine Dragon. Divine Dragon rebattle, huh? The fun will be done once everything is 9s, then put it down until Christmas. Oh, I'm glad I reawakened your drive for Parasite Eve. That's awesome.
Yes! Go! Madness! Hero!
I think this is the one you definitely don't want to... You definitely don't want to be a dragon against this dude.
Spinning king!
So also the Parasite Eve manga, Aya uses her powers to discover Shiva weakness. Dang! Huge damage! Oh dang, only a 3 Angel's Prayer? Let's see if it does it. The fight doesn't take place at the police station. The fight happens in the hospital. Is this like a Mega Man boss rush? It's exactly what's going on. Which fight? The fight happens in the hospital. The fight at the police station, the fight with Shiva takes place at the hospital? Talking about the dog fight? Takes place in the hospital, huh? But does the dog like escape the... Does the dog escape the precinct and end up in the hospital? Or is it just like that's how it happens in the book? That'd be one hell of a wild goose chase. Yep, he does kill off any dragons. Okay. That's good to know. Oh my gosh, this thing gets so many attacks.
Spinning cane.
I can't believe I'm still using spinning cane. I've got myself so nerfed for this match. Do the kids like the JRPGs? No, the kids are Fortnite and Roblox playing. Oh, everybody dead now. Yeah, maybe I'll just see how far he can get. Legend of Legaia? Yeah, maybe. But isn't Legend of Legaia even more input based? He's green, so...
Yes. Go. Madness. Hero.
Oh, he ain't doing no damage. We need to get more damage. If he can even survive this. Ooh, I don't think he's surviving that. Wow, dude, this is like my first game over. Besides the super boss. This is the first game over I've had this entire playthrough. The game is long. You talking about your vote is for Final Fantasy 12? Definitely got to have my items in a row, my ducks in a row. Destination confirmed. Oh, I definitely need another one of those. There we go. Zeno, yo, what's good, man? You have answered the call to the legendary stream. that is the Legend of Dragoon. The end game. The boss rush end game. Gotta do Final Fantasy IX with my better file. I haven't completed the game with my new file. I completed it with my old file. But I did it on stream, and I'm not that far away from that spot. Do I have a favorite 90s, 2000s RPG? My favorite 90s, 2000s RPG is Xenogears by far. My favorite modern RPG is probably Nier Automata. It's just good. It's just freaking great.
Die.
You want to try Saga Frontier again? Yeah, dude, I got it, and I don't know. At some point, I'm gonna play it. You know what I mean? At some point, it's happening. Just got yourself a conure. What's that? So I'm looking forward to training my first pet of adulthood. Keep thinking about Xenogears, bro. We had an amazing discussion the couple streams ago. I had to pull it out and go straight to Krellion's lab. You know what I'm saying? I got a save file right at Krellion's lab just because of how iconic that whole like conversation and everything is.
Die. Demon's dance.
It's like a small parrot. Oh, okay. What would you want to see in a Xenogears remake? Like Claire Obscure System or Final Fantasy VII remake? Man, in a Xenogears remake... Dude, honestly, if they did a Xenogears remake, they should do it in the form of... I mean, that's just it. You want a Xenogears remake, you play Xenoblade Chronicles, because that's the way it should be done. Yeah, I mean, that's literally the team that made the game, so you do that. Where it's almost like a sandbox. It's a sandbox RPG style of a game. There's a linear game within a sandbox RPG, but then there's like all these other things you can do to explore like the environment around you. Because Xenogears really had a good environment built around the game. It wasn't hugely explorable, but it was just enough so that you were able to immerse yourself in the world that they had built. The action combat could be cool. I would think that the combat style would mimic that of like a... It would definitely mimic like a God of War type of fighting style. Where like, if you're not turn-based, all three of your party members are like doing things, and like there's like some kind of combo system that you can engage with your party members and stuff. I think you make it so that you can control one of the three characters and the other three are like AI controlled, but then there's like instead of it being death blows, it's combos. So like whenever you do like a button combination that would typically be a death blow, it actually uses the three characters and does a combo. And so that would make it like so that no matter which character you're using, the combos change based on which character you're using. The combos that they do with the other characters, that'd be some sick shit. Man, I don't know. I don't know that you remake the game and just update the graphics. I like what's interesting to me is it's like it doesn't strike me. Xenogears doesn't strike me as a game that you actually want to do that to. Just because it's like a waste of the potential that you have with making games nowadays. I think you change the game. You leave the story there, but you change the fighting style of the game so that, you know, obviously it's kung fu based. It's like hand-to-hand combat, kung fu type shit, right? That's so... You could almost turn it into like a fighting game to where like when you get into battles, it's not a turn-based game, but it'd be like a fighting game, like arena-style fighting game where you can utilize the combos with the other two characters in the party. Because you know how like you're going along the map and it spawns into a battle, right? So I think you could utilize the fact that it does that to spawn into like a fighting game type of battle, dude. Almost where like it would turn into like a Street Fighter game or some shit where you have to do like where it's like straight up a fighting game. It's an RPG, but then it like goes straight into like a fighting game when the battles spawn. And like you can tag in your partners or something. It goes into just like Tekken Tag mode. It's like Xenogears meets Tekken Tag. That's how it should be. Fucking Rico Banderas is king. Faye would be like Jin Kazama or even Kazuya. Saiton would be like Hwoarang type of fighter, dude. Like Mortal Kombat Conquest mode. Dude, you remember how, what was it, Tekken 3 had Tekken Force mode? Tekken Force mode. Bro, if it was like Tekken Force mode from Tekken 3, but like with like an updated format, you got the three characters following, and then it goes into and then like each time like you would actually have real-time battles like as you're running through places, and then like shit just runs up to you and you have to start fighting it. Dude, Tekken Force mode is goated. What's up, Longtran? Getting the story to a new era is the primary desire, no doubt. Honestly, like it's like the thing about Xenogears is like it's a literary masterpiece. You know what I'm saying? It's literally a straight up novel, because the game, almost like a straight playthrough of the game, is at least 50 hours. There's no way you can just speed run that game and not take 50 hours to play that game. That's a straight up novel read. You know what I mean? You have fond memories of the game because your dad whooped your asses in it? Dude, what you know about rolling around with Eddie Gordo on the ground? I used to love it, how you could figure out different ways to play the game and like play like volleyball. You could play, there was like other like random things you could do in the game that just made it like fun. They had the dinosaur gun. They had Dr. Boskanovich in it. Dr. Boskanovich, you literally had to fight on the ground and do all these crazy moves on the ground. The part of Final Fantasy VII Remake, the combat system is not bad at all. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Let's beat these dragons down. I gotta change the additions. Luckily, I didn't make it that far. I was dinking around for the first like 20 minutes before I came here. Oh, we're not not gonna use Moonstrike. We're gonna use Crush Dance is where it's at. No, I want to give her... Yeah, I like it. I hate what they're doing with the story too, but I also despise the combat. I'm awful and don't enjoy it. Oh no. I've only 100%ed games. 2 games on Steam. One is Cyberpunk. You 100%ed Cyberpunk. The other is Final Fantasy Tactics. But of course, Tactics. Did you end up getting the new version? Yes, I do have the new version of Tactics. I've only got so far in it. I kind of veered off course to finish Unicorn Overlord, and now I'm finishing Legend of Dragoon, and then obviously there's Star Ocean to finish, and some, oh yeah, Chrono Trigger, the journey of all endings. But good job, guys. We got Legend of Dragoon up to number 1 game of number 1 PS1 RPG of 2026. Only a week in, but hey, I'm pretty sure Legend of Dragoon fans have made their voices heard. I would say they have. Final Fantasy VII fell to number 2 because, you know, I think Remake has brought Final Fantasy VII, the OG. I think the remake has brought the OG's pull on the community. I think it's brought it down. It's lessened its impact on the community. What do you think?
Yes.
Like the OG just doesn't hit the same for people anymore because the remake has done what it has done to it.
Die. Demons dance.
Final Fantasy 16 became Devil May Cry. Yeah, dude, I don't hear shit about Final Fantasy 16. We have plenty of action RPGs. 7 didn't need to be what others were. And I agree with that. Speaking of Evilus Chronicles, I heard the devs are planning more updates. Yes, dude, of course they are. Because it actually sold, like the benchmark that they wanted it to. It actually hit it. It actually sold the amount of copies that they wanted it to so they could further invest in the game. Which means we could see some of those characters. We could see Ashley Riot make an appearance in Tactics. Wouldn't it be nice to see Ashley Riot make some kind of appearance in this damn game? I honestly think they should do it, man. Still prefer the OG Final Fantasy VII yourself? I think I do too. But new fans aren't going back to play the old stuff. No, they're not. And they don't respect the old one versus the new game. A lot of the new age players hate the OG style of RPGs. They don't like the turn-based thing. They don't appreciate how you do systems in those games. They really don't. Like Final Fantasy II falls flat in the new era, and a lot of people find that as like one of their favorite games. Like the OG Final Fantasy II.
Die.
No, I hit X. Ew, he slimed me.
Yes. Test. Go. Dance.
The OG Final Fantasy II is stupidly divisive.
Astral Drain.
No, I'm talking about the OG Final Fantasy II, like the actual 2. The issue I have with 7 is they're fucking up the story, and it only applies to the OG fans. If you aren't OG, the bullshit that they are pulling isn't a problem. This is true. It truly is some Kingdom Hearts nonsense, and it pains me. I totally agree, but that's because the Kingdom Hearts producer took over the project. So, like, because he's the one that's remaking the game, that's why it has all this weird shit in it. I don't like it either. I don't think that it's necessary to make it to turn Final Fantasy VII into some kind of Back to the Future shit.
Harpoon.
Namely the character progression and stuff, which is one of the things that people love so much, is the way you do the character progression and all that. That's like, new players just don't vibe with that. Did he just insta-kill my guy? Oh no, he's asleep. You gave up on the remake when they undid Zack's death. Okay, so I guess I've heard a theory about remake and what they're trying to do with it is that they're trying to actually utilize all of the lore that's involved with Final Fantasy VII and apply it to this whole playthrough. So all the lore that includes Advent Children, all the lore that includes the hell is it called? What's it called? This game. Crisis Core. So they're trying to put all the lore of Crisis Core. They're trying to apply all the lore that's in the Crisis Core. They're trying to apply all the lore that's in the other Crisis Core. That's in Advent Children. That's in like the backstory. So they're trying to. One guy noticed that they added bosses from these other games into this game as like sub bosses and shit. And so he's like, there's got to be some reason they're doing this. They must be trying to tie everything together somehow, which is just stupid. But developmentally, it's stupid. You don't want to call it like that. That's the whole essence of the remake thing, you know. I just like that's where they lose the OG players by creating a whole different experience. Yeah, there's actually like the end boss of Crisis Core is like a sub boss in the what is it? What's it called? The thing Chadley does. You go into that simulation thing. He's one of those bosses. Having just played Crisis Core leading into Final Fantasy VII remakes makes me want to cry. You just played Crisis Core? That a boy. Nice. Big ups for Crisis Core.
Die.
Yeah, the VR thing. There's a boss in that is from Crisis Core. Zach's last stand hit me in the feels. Why do I keep missing the last one?
Die.
Genesis is in Final Fantasy VII. Yeah, Genesis, and then there's some scientist guy. I don't remember his name. I don't think Genesis is in it. There's a nod. There's a nod to Genesis in it. Oh, crap. There's a nod to that whole relationship. It's kind of one of those Easter eggs that you gotta be paying attention to certain dialogue to realize what they're actually talking about. It makes me wish I had played all the games so I couldn't, so I would know what these guys are talking about, because those are the things that I'd be looking for when I was playing the first one. I was looking for all that stuff. He should be in a coma still. He is in a coma, but the guy who is responsible for his creation, you end up fighting him as like some kind of sub boss, secret boss, some shit like that. Switch Crisis Core changed Zach's last stand. They don't let you fight as long as you can. Pains me on the PSP. Remember fighting forever before I went down. Bro, I don't remember how far I made it in the PSP version. I was heavily invested in that game though. It was so clean. Crisis Core is such a clean game. If it's just a simulation, that's fine. Yeah, that's what it is. You can't play his last stand. No. Discard, yes. Deep Ground Soldier, the way earlier when they should have shown up. Like way earlier than they should have shown up.
Yes. Go. Crack dance.
It's only an interguard. The Deep Ground Soldier. Yeah, but it's like lore specific shit like that though. He missed him.
Yes.
Midnight Terror. Yo, what it do, Retro? Retro button mashers in the house. Good to see you, man. It's been a minute, bro. I think we both went like a whole week without streaming. Watching the Steelers blow another playoff game. We all knew that was coming. I try to tell people. I'm mad though. I'm blaming Vegas for all this. Vegas has fixed games to where it's impossible. It's impossible to win money on these games, bro. I'm not going to say that the games are rigged, but I'm going to say that the betting is rigged. The betting is so rigged. Oh, we got loner knights and hyper skeletons. Yo, what up, True Light? Me in here doing the boss rush. Oh shoot, not paying no attention to the attacks. Have I played Mass Effect? I wish, man. I think I played like the first...
Yes.
I think I played the first hour of the first Mass Effect, and that's as far as I've ever played that game. Casinos were built in the backs of winners. This is true, right? The good news is the Red Wings could win tonight.
Die.
Yeah, I blame the gambling community for not being able to accept loss. They want to just they want to say everything's rigged because everybody loses against the house. But it's like, don't you realize that like if you're gonna gamble on sports, you're probably gonna lose money. Unless you have insider information, you're pretty much guaranteed to lose some money. This isn't like horse racing, okay?
Yes.
Bring back greyhounds. You know what I mean? What you know about greyhounds?
Die.
I remember in the late 80s, early 90s, greyhound racing was like this insane fad for everybody to get into. He said, "Go Canes." Dude, everybody's talking about how Indiana cheated for somehow. I don't know what the story is there, but of course, Indiana's cheated to go undefeated and make it to the college football national championship. Because why not? Cheaters never prosper. They're giving me all these items that are just garbage. What in the heck? Alright, so this dude, this is Miru's. Well, we're fine with this party. It's the next one. I think I'm going to bring Miru instead of Rose on the next one. Cheating because they're destroying everyone, and because they're not a football program. You know what I mean? Like, where the hell did they come from? It's been Georgia, Alabama, Florida, Ohio State, Michigan, Notre Dame, you know, and Texas, teams of the like, and now suddenly Indiana goes undefeated? Indiana. Who? You basketball school, Indiana? Like that, Indiana? Oh yeah, by the way, Indiana's like #1 in the NCAA men's basketball too. So what in the hell is going on in Indiana, bro?
Yes. Go.
Indiana gonna pull that shit where they win the college football playoffs in football and they win the NCAA tournament? That's only happened like once or twice in history.
Die.
It must be the water. They actually have clean water. Like, they're the only state left with clean water. Alright, we got Retro in the house. You know what, Retro? This one's for you, bro. I'm busting open the Crown Vanilla. No, I'm not gonna bust open the Crown Vanilla. I'm busting open the apple pie. We're gonna have some apple pie, Retro. What you know about some apple pie? Where's my bag of tricks? I got the Dr. McGillicuddy's. We got that apple pie. Let's go, man. Let's go. Let's go, Retro. Cheers, bro. Cheers. Yeah, apple pie, man. Perfect for winter. Perfect for the cold months. A little warm apple pie. It is a little sweet, but it goes down nice. It goes down real smooth. Man, I can't believe a whole week went by, and I didn't even phase. I'll tell you what, I was so locked in last week, I didn't realize that I hadn't streamed all week because I was just too busy handling business. No whiskey. I mean, I do have the Crown Vanilla, but I went with the apple pie instead, you know? Is it moonshine apple pie? I wish. Nope, just a straight up, brand named apple pie. Brand named. Cheap stuff, man. Cheap. I'm getting tipsy on the cheap tonight. It's time to save money. This is my week of saving money and not splurging on the finer things.
Die.
No. What do you know about that? Buffalo Trace. Oh no. I do not know.
Yes. Go.
What the heck? I thought bosses didn't block or counter shit, and these guys are countering everything. You streamed Double Dragon 2 earlier today? Oh, nice. It wasn't bad once we got used to the gameplay. Oh, True Light. I found, speaking of Double Dragon, it just made me think. I found this game that is straight up, I'm gonna stream it, bro. It's not Ass Libra, but it's Ass Libra. That's all I'm gonna say. I found it on the cheap. On the super duper cheap. I'm streaming it, bro. It's got some cool looking animation style, and it looks like it plays just like Ass Libra, but it's not Ass Libra. If you like whiskey, you gotta try that Eagle Rare. Okay. Don't know about that Buffalo Trace. I don't know. I don't even know. That name sounds goofy as hell.
Die.
No, quit pulling the circle out like that. I feel like I should heal. That damn platforming. I need to save up again. This bird was like $400. Whoa, man. Yeah, but that's cool though. As long as it was worth it, Zeno.
Die.
I'm glad it can only counter once though. This thing has got to be almost dead. I'm gonna have to look for the buffalo trace. Haven't heard of those drinks before. I'll have to keep an eye. You know what I'm saying, Retro? They gonna have us looking around, bro, looking through them shelves. Oh, arm painter feeling it. Eagle Rare is damn good if you could find it. I always be on the lookout for interesting liquors, man. I'll tell you what. I wanted a companion animal for a while, and the bird bond is really strong, and they live like 30 years. Yeah. That is the coolest thing about the birds. They like seem to outlast a lot of other animals.
Die.
And I mean that respectfully. You know what I mean? Birds do generally outlast most other companions. And when you can get one trained up, it's like insane how the personality of a bird, like what it really becomes. Used to use buffalo trace to make homemade cooking vanilla. Now you're making me think of getting some absinthe. I'll come on here and be doing the absinthe drip. We'll go old sophisticated style with the absinthe. That's gross as hell shit, but it's just like doing the drip. I did the drip once with a buddy from work. We tried it. It didn't work like they say it did, but that could be just because like alcohol was way worse back in the day when they were doing the drip. It wasn't like it is now. It was like moonshine absinthe. How is this not over yet? You need to die, bro. Time to go to bed.
Yes.
Oh, not on a one hit. My dude will put you to bed. He will put you to sleep. The macaws can live like 200 years, dang.
Rose Storm.
Vault gonna be fancy, right? You're gonna see me here with the spoon and the drip. Over here with the spoon and the syringe drip. Ah yes, the connoisseurs discussing the finer drinks. You know, this attack really reminds me of the Leviathan attack in Final Fantasy 15. Isn't it just work? Doesn't it do the exact same thing? I swear it does the exact same thing. Ooh, the like button. I appreciate all the love. You guys are so good to me.
Yes. Go.
I can only respond by having legendary streams with legendary games. There we go. Way to end it there, Albert. Way to end it. Okay, now, can you go back? Can you go all the way back to the place and save? That's what needs to happen. Hurry on, we have to catch up to Dart's father, she says to Dart. Okay, now, this is where I died. What, half an hour ago? You can! Good. Well, I plan to play Parasite Eve 2 sometime this year. I don't know that I'll get to Parasite Eve 2. How did I die? I just underestimated the power. I died to the divine dragon. Dude, and True Light, that's like the first death in this playthrough that I've had besides that super boss. That's wild, bro. You've never seen Parasite Eve 2 at all in your life.
Yes.
As the talk goes, it's a good game.
Die.
So according to the poll, Vagrant Story is the winner. So we'll be doing a playthrough of Vagrant Story, which I'm excited about. Yes, because True Light was lurking and he didn't warn me about who needs to be in the party. Retro needs to see me play Parasite Eve 2.
Yes. Go. Crackdown.
Yeah, and I'm gonna put some genuine effort into Vagrant Story because obviously from what I've heard about it, it's quite the game. Parasite Eve 2 is a summer game. I'll keep that in mind. Which is why I hate that game. He misses his Christmas theme. Ooh, Summoner. I don't care for Parasite Eve 2, to be honest. It's not that bad, but it's not good. Yeah, you know, it's more of a survival horror this time, right? It's more survival horror than it is RPG. From what I gather. Breath of Fire 3 and 4 are great games. So let's see. Definitely gonna be doing Vagrant Story. Obviously, gotta finish the Chrono Trigger endings. Gotta finish Star Ocean. Gotta finish this. And then, so then we go into Vagrant Story. But the other game that I'm gonna throw in there into the mix is gonna be a playthrough of Ace Combat 4, because I missed the game. I miss it, dude. I gotta get my Ace Combat fix, and that's not a long game, though. That'll be fun. That'll be a couple of streams of some Ace Combat. Definitely gotta fly the plane, blow some shit up. Ace Combat, you like some Ace Combat? Yeah, man. Midnight Terror. Frightens minor enemies. There we go. I feel good about that. I feel good about that collection of medicine. Bloop. Parasite Eve 1 was so good. It was. The pacing of the game, I think, is what made it so good. The pacing, like I said, you could beat that game. A total noob could beat that game in 7 hours. Easily. Better hit the sack early day tomorrow. Good luck on Legend of Dragoon. I appreciate it, Redacted. Good to see you, man. I am not far behind you. I tell you what, being an adult, you gotta have a time limit on fun. Replace. We're gonna take out Rose and put Miru in. Parasite Eve 1 was the shit. The fact that you could, the fact that it begged you to play the game more than once, and encouraged you to do so, Like, you got Jay over here on his 8th playthrough of the game. That's how you know a game is good. When people get that many playthroughs on one file, bro. One file can support that much playthrough. That is what is up. Armed. So we got Heavy Mace, Jewel Crown, Rainbow Dress, Soft Boots, Dancer's Ring. I think that's fine. Stun Guard, Panic Guard, Poison Guard. I don't know what Jeweled Crown does. Who has the Legends Cascade equipped? Oh, Albert does. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, let's roll. Okay, let's go beat some Divine Dragon. Alright, here's where I goofed. Alright, so am I gonna take Miru? Just for the dragon level, I suppose. Her Dragoon is nice. I'm doing it. The true boss music. This that music that play when you can't be messing around. You gotta come to play. Oh shoot, I didn't recover his magic points. Oh well. I have items for that. We're still talking about it and playing this game. Games in this area just don't hit anymore. Yeah, they don't. And I think it's because they're too busy monetizing shit, and they're too busy making stuff awesome that isn't really awesome. Like, they go way out of their way to make, like, realism the thing that's so awesome about the game. And it's like, nobody cares, bro, about the fact that you can interact with so much stuff on the screen. Nobody cares, because, like, that's just not what makes it immersive. Look at, you can go over here and you can collect rocks. And if you collect enough rocks, you can build something with the rocks. Like, that when you do crafting like that, bro, like, oh my gosh, dude. Maybe for the kids, I don't know. I don't know that I would have been so committed to walking around collecting actual shit off the ground like people seem to be today. But, like, a lot of these games now make collecting stuff off the ground, like walking around and picking shit up off the ground, But let's face it, like, we're in the days where you literally have lawn mowing simulator. You can play a game called lawn mowing simulator. You can play a game called bus driving simulator. You can play a game called farm simulator. That means that there's people out there who want to sit and drive a tractor around and plow a field in a tractor, and they want to play it in a video game form, and they get some sort of gratification. That, dude, there's e-games. There are e-tournaments where people competitively farm on Farm Simulator. Can you imagine? This is the world we live in now. What you know about competitive Farm Simulator? What you know about competitive bus driving simulator?
Yes! Yes! Go! First dance!
Why would you want to come home after work and play a video game about having a job? Exactly. But who is the demographic you are trying to cater to? Honestly. And what's hilarious is, like, if you watch the trailers for the games, they play this like super upbeat music about the bus. And it's like pick up passengers, drop them off, and travel safely around the city. And it's like, travel around big city landscapes, around big towns, travel through traffic, stop at stoplights, get on off-ramps, get on on-ramps. Do everything that a bus driver does. You can be the bus driver, man. You know what I thought about getting, though? They do have an OnlyFans model simulator game. I don't know if you've seen that on the store, but they have an OnlyFans model simulator, and they have an e-girl streamer simulator. So I don't know what the difference is, but you can play a video game. This is 2026, bro. You can play a video game. Brad Dharma says, "Love the bus driving trailer announcer bit." Oh man, tell you what, it's going good, man. How you doing? Welcome to the chat. We got a Twitcher in the house. No, but you can simulate. You can pretend to be a female who streams. Okay? Not you don't stream yourself, but you can pretend to be a female that streams and interacts with the chat, much like a streamer. But it's a video game, so it's not real. But maybe it is real because it's you doing it, and you get to experience the joy of streaming and having a community that you interact with. Doesn't that just sound appealing? Doesn't that just sound like something that grown-ups want to play? I don't even know, why would kids play that game? Why would kids play OnlyFans Simulator? And like the commercial is like, the trailer for it is like, start your own OnlyFans channel, and it's like you can purchase outfits and generate a community and earn money from your sponsors, and then you can go stay at exotic locations and you can take pictures on the beach in all the outfits that you bought. You can go shopping and you can try on outfits and wear even more outfits until you've reached the precipice where you're staying in penthouse suites and having awesome parties with celebrities and wearing sunglasses. Did you comment? A game without killing is not it. Hey, Miru's dead. What happened to Miru? If you don't want to be an OnlyFans girl, then do it in a video game. That's right. Experience the thrill of OnlyFans without the commitment. It's like one of those games where it's like you try it in the game first to find out if you actually want to do it. Like, what is the demographic for that? Do they really think that dudes are going to buy OnlyFans Simulator so that they can maybe see their female avatar naked? Maybe. Is that where we are today? Are men such simps that they think that dudes will buy? I mean, the game costs like $10. So, I mean, it's cheap. If you want to go get it off the PlayStation Store, it's cheap. And maybe if you put in 25 hours or more in the game, you'll eventually reach the point where your avatar takes her clothes off to take pictures of herself and make money. You can be the next OnlyFans tycoon. This is what I mean about this is what I meant when I said that this needs to be the year where we don't live in the delusion. Don't do it. Don't go get Farming Simulator in hopes that you will achieve purpose in life through your clever farming techniques and learn all about how to work a tractor and a plow so that you can have a conversation with somebody someday about how to properly work the plow. Let's don't do that, okay? Let's go, like, if you want to do that, go work on a farm, bro. Just do it. Go work on a farm and learn how to drive a real tractor. Okay? You can't go, because no farmer is going to want to listen to your bullshit after playing Farming Simulator. They're not going to want to listen to your bullshit about how much you know about tractors because you played Farming Simulator. I mean, what's next? They're going to have Stock Market Tycoon? Go and buy stocks and trade. Buy, sell, and trade stocks in the stock market, and you can earn fake money in the stock market and become a rich tycoon. Stay in hotels, drive fancy cars, attend lavish parties with celebrities. All the while building your stock portfolio so that you can become the top investor. Make Warren Buffett kiss your bootstraps. You will teach your bird to farm for you? That's right, and your bird will harvest and grow many a crop that will yield you A great return. To which you can peddle at the local farmer's market and make lots of money and become a farm tycoon. A well-respected member of your community. Oh, I brought it down to the wire on that one. Speaking of investment, Sim stonks. Oh, flattened the dart. Yeah, I don't know why Divine Dragon's giving me so much trouble. Albert just don't care about what this dragon's trying to do. Oh, but he's got the Legend Cascade on, or whatever it is. Man, screw this guy. Wow, the Texans just massacred the Steelers. Oh, we knew that was coming. Good damage, good damage. Man, Miru just getting dealt with. We need some Rose Storm. All right, Retro. Good to see you, man. Thanks for stopping by. Retro, the legend. The button masher legend. Get you some sleep. You must conserve your energy for the task at hand.
Rose-Storm!
Alright, gotta stop like healing and playing defensive. Need to start doing damage. How was the week? Haven't seen you in a long time. Yeah, it's been good. It went fast last week. Last week went super fast. All of a sudden it was Saturday and I was streaming Chrono Trigger for 4 hours, and that was it. That was the only thing I did all week. That was wild. Just busy with the kids and doing stuff with them. Dude, Miru cannot survive this fight. Just stay dead, chick. You watched some Vagrant? Yeah, I'm here for the suffering. Was no, you love Ivalice. I like Ivalice, but I like the way that that game seems to be telling the story. So I'm interested in how the story goes, and you know how the game plays. I like that it's a different kind of different concept of an RPG. So it's gonna be fun. I mean, I played a little bit of it already, so, and I mean, I was getting hooked on it just in that first little bit. The music is great. Like the cutscene and the directing is awesome. I mean, for a playthrough that plays through like a cinematic RPG like that is, oh my gosh, dude, what an experience. Cinematic RPGs are where it's at. Oh, wow. Screwed up the first. So away he goes. I gotta beat this dragon, damn it. Yo, what's up, Culp? Welcome to the chat, good sir. In here trying to get rid of the divine the divine dragon on the boss rush. Why am I losing? I think I don't know if I'm losing so much as I'm just like prolonging this, like needlessly prolonging the fight. I should have just brought Rose. I thought bringing Miru would help because Miru's got better healing with her dragon form, but she can't even stay alive. I should have gave her the Legend Cascade. I used Rose Storm and now he want to do damage with stuff. I'm using Harpoon, I know. I forgot to reset his auditions. Doing this the hard, painful way. I'll beat this shit with Harpoon. What you talking about? Oh no, now the accuracy is starting to suffer. This thing should already be dead. Should have been dead like 20 minutes ago.
Yes! Go! First dance!
The long haul, man. The long haul. Dude, big damage.
Yes! Go! First dance!
Huge damage. Let's see what it's looking like. Oh, it's almost dead. You know what time it is. We're gonna get this over with. Yeah, you can use that big attack. I ain't scared. This may or may not be a mistake, but who cares? We'll see. We shall see. Come on!
Freezing rain.
Ooh, good damage. Oh, you see that? He's about dead. Almost there. I don't know how it survived that. Oh, that should have killed it. It hurts, man. It hurts. This is painful.
Yes. Go. Crash dance.
I don't get how it's still alive. Just to antagonize me. There's no way this thing is almost dead and still kicking. It's really trying to stay alive. Albert gonna be the only one left to beat it.
Yes. Go. Crash dance.
You can't be serious.
Harpoon.
Still alive. It stayed alive so long the camera died. Camera gave up. Like, no, I'm nuts to this. This is a tutorial on how to make fights take way longer than they're supposed to. Just bring bad people. Bring at least one bad character that can't survive any of the attacks. Use the cheapest editions. There we go. Let me get Rose back in the party, because what is this? And Miranda just nods like, okay, we're good now. I'm gonna go save. I don't want to do that again. This is cool though, how like at this point in the game it just lets you kind of go everywhere at will. That's pretty sweet. Alright, y'all. My fellow dragoons and unicorns and samurai and heroes of the old ways. I'm gonna kick it for now. I gotta go replenish my energy for the day and the task ahead. And I trust you will all go and live in the nostalgia. Thanks for hanging out for a little bit and enjoying some Legend of Dragoon. We will pick it up with the end game next time. And we'll see you later. Go live in the nostalgia.